like
Ever
stuffy.
walk in?
You can practically feel the air weighing you down.
Ah, I see.
I used to think I was just imagining things, especially living here in Jupiter, Florida, where AC is basically life support half the year.
Right.
Turns out, it wasn't all in my head. Today, we're diving deep into the surprisingly fascinating world of indoor air quality with Dana's Air Conditioning, an HVAC contractor right here in Jupiter.
Excellent.
And get this, they're not just about keeping things cool, they're really emphasizing this whole idea of a healthy indoor environment. What did you think of that when you were looking into all this?
Well, it's interesting you say that. I think we often take for granted, the air we breathe inside our homes and offices.
Totally. Out of sight, out of mind. Right.
Exactly. But when you think about how much time we actually spend indoors, it makes you really stop and wonder. And they actually mentioned something that caught my eye, reduced airflow as a big culprit when it comes to, well, not just comfort, but also your energy bills and even your health.
Okay, yeah, they do mention health hazards from things in the air. They even call them contaminants. I mean, is it really that bad? Should we be wearing hazmat suits inside or something?
Well, I don't think we need to go that far, but it's definitely something to be aware of. I mean, we're talking about those pesky dust mites, those microscopic little guys.
Don't tell me, tell the listeners. You're creeping me out a little. Ha.
Right. So dust mites, they love to hang out, and you guessed it, dust.
Makes sense.
And then you've got pollen sneaking in from outside, pet dander if you've got furry friends. And then there's mold spores.
Mold spores. Those sound intense.
They're like these tiny, invisible seeds that can wreak havoc on your sinuses. The EPA did a study, and get this, it turns out indoor air can be 2 to 5 times more polluted than the air outside.
2 to 5 times. I think I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
It's pretty wild. Those little particles, dust mites, pollen, mold spores, they really add up. Dana's really pushes the idea of thorough cleaning, especially for those air ducts we always forget about.
Air ducts, the junk drawer of the house. Out of sight, out of mind, right?
Exactly.
It's not just about feeling stuffy anymore. This is about like a full-on healthy living space kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which I guess is what Dana's is getting at with that whole well-being of your indoor environment idea.
Yeah.
So what does that even mean? I mean, besides not having a face full of dust bunnies every time the AC kicks on.
Okay, picture this, all right. Imagine waking up feeling refreshed, sleeping soundly through the night, your mind is clear, you're focused, ready to tackle the day.
Okay, that sounds pretty accent.
That, my friend, is the power of good indoor air quality. Studies show a clear link between proper ventilation and how well your brain works. They've even found a connection between clean indoor air and less stress.
So we're not just talking about dodging a few sneezes here. It's like a whole body upgrade just from breathing better. That's amazing. But they also talk about optimized comfort and satisfaction. Is that just marketing jargon or what?
It's definitely catchy, I'll give them that. But, it's true. When your HVAC system is humming along, the air is fresh and clean, it just makes sense that you're going to feel good in your own home, right?
It all comes together, huh?
Yeah.
This has been really eye-opening. What's the key takeaway for our listeners today?
Taking care of your indoor environment is like investing in yourself. Find yourself an HVAC pro who gets that, like Dana seems to, and never underestimate the power of clean air.
Fantastic advice. So listeners, next time you reach for the thermostat, take a second and really think about the air you're breathing. It could be the key to a healthier, happier, and more productive you. Until next time, keep it clean.